An update tonight on the 22-month-old boy pulled from a lake in West Palm Beach. He remains in critical condition at St. Mary's Medical Center. It's a story we first brought you yesterday. First responders say he only survived because a neighbor gave him CPR before paramedics arrived.
Of course, it is certainly not the first time that a bystander who knows CPR has saved somebody's life. Ari Heit's here after talking with first responders about how much they want everyone, Ari, to know how to give CPR.
Exactly, Todd. Palm Beach Gardens Fire Rescue has a saying. In fact, they say, give us 2 minutes and we'll teach you how to save a life. It's really that easy to learn basic CPR, and it really could be the difference between life and death. A 22-month-old boy pulled from a West Palm Beach lake Wednesday, only alive because a neighbor knew CPR.
My first thought is start compressions, give the child air, whatever you can to try to save this child.
A 6-year-old boy in West Palm Beach in cardiac arrest after being hit by a baseball, only alive because his mom knew CPR.
This is my son. We were at a baseball game. This shouldn't be happening.
These are just two of many examples of survival because a bystander knew what to do.
The reality is if someone doesn't intervene and get on the chest and start doing those compressions, we're starting behind the 8 ball.
Casey Klein is the community risk educator for Palm Beach Gardens Fire Rescue. He's also one of their instructors at their monthly CPR classes. He gave me a lesson on CPR, starting with where to place your hands.
Our landmarks are going to be straight across the nipple line, right on the center of the chest, really using that sternum to push against.
Position your body so you're directly above the victim. Lock your elbow, interlock your fingers, and go. 100 to 120 compressions a minute.
If it's someone my size and a small child, I would maybe just use one hand. The depth is always going to be about 1/3 of the depth of the chest.
The compressions do the job of the heart, continuing to pump blood to the brain. Fire Rescue gave me stats to underline just how important bystander CPR is. 90% of all cardiac arrests outside a hospital will die without CPR. Survivability decreases 10% every minute without CPR. And since Gardens started keeping statistics 8 years ago, every single cardiac arrest patient who mostly or fully recovered had CPR from a bystander.
Before we get there, we need someone on the chest. That is the common denominator in every one of those survival cases.
And if you're wondering about mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, Klein says unless you're an expert, you just shouldn't try it. He says chest compressions are much more important. Gardens offers CPR classes every month, and we put a link to their schedule and to their sign-up on our website, WPBF.com. Reporting live, Ari Heit, WPBF 25 News.